Welcome to the Know Your Faith YouTube channel. We will together be learning about Catholic teachings and doctrine, and also Sunday reflections. Today we will be looking at Holy Week. Holy Week is the week leading up to Easter Sunday in the Christian calendar. For Roman Catholics, Holy Week is the most solemn and spiritually significant period of the liturgical year. It commemorates the final week of Jesus Christ's life on earth, including his passion, death, and resurrection. Holy Wednesday, also known as Spear Wednesday, marks the plot by Judas, who was one of Jesus' 12 close followers, to betray Jesus to the religious authorities, the Jewish chief priests and elders. Many of the religious leaders of the time were threatened by Jesus' popularity and had been challenged by Jesus about their hypocrisy. Holy Thursday. Holy Thursday is also sometimes known as the Last Supper, or Maundy Thursday. It commemorates the final meal Jesus ate with his closest disciples. It was a special Jewish meal and ceremony called the Passover. Before the meal, Jesus washed his disciples' feet, a job the lowest servant would usually do. He was teaching them that leadership consists of humility and love. After the Passover meal, Judas betrayed Jesus to the religious leaders for the price of 30 pieces of silver. Jesus was then handed to the Roman authorities to be killed. For Roman Catholic Christians, two sacraments were instituted on this day. Firstly, the sacrament of the Holy Eucharist, through Jesus' words, "Take this all of you and eat, and take this all of you and drink," consecrates this sacrament for us Christians to do. Secondly, the sacrament of the Holy Orders, through Jesus' words, "Do this in memory of me." He therefore ordains the 12 apostles to be the first priests for the consecration of bread and wine, to become Jesus' true body and blood. Good Friday. Good Friday commemorates the crucifixion and death of Jesus Christ. It is a day of fasting, penance, and solemn reflection on the sacrifice of Christ for the salvation of humanity. The liturgy includes the Stations of the Cross, readings from the Passion narrative, veneration of the Cross, and Holy Communion from the reserved sacrament consecrated on Holy Thursday. Jesus paid the price for our wrongdoing. When Jesus died on the cross, crucifixion, all the world's sin and darkness was placed on his shoulders so that we and all people could have the opportunity of a new life in relationship with God without the barrier of sin. On our behalf, Jesus experienced the most excruciating and humiliating death of his time. He was mocked, whipped, stripped bare, and nailed to a cross. It was a painful, undignified, and public way to die. The path Jesus walked to the cross was the toughest journey anyone has faced. Good Friday is significant because Jesus endured every terrible aspect to give hope to the whole world. Jesus' final words on the cross were, "It is finished," John 19:30. Although it seems at first glance that humans were in control of Jesus' punishment, Jesus could have stopped the process at any time. Angels could have rescued him, but he persevered because his love for people was greater than the pain he felt. Holy Saturday. This day is a time of quiet anticipation and preparation for the celebration of Easter. It commemorates the time when Jesus' body lay in the tomb before his resurrection. The Easter Vigil, the most solemn liturgy of the entire liturgical year, takes place on Holy Saturday night. It begins in darkness and includes the lighting of the Easter fire, the blessing of the Paschal candle, readings from the Old Testament, the renewal of baptismal promises, and the celebration of the first Mass of Easter. Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday is the culmination of Holy Week and the most joyous celebration in the Christian calendar. It commemorates the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead, conquering sin and death, and offering the promise of eternal life to all who believe in him. The liturgy includes the Easter Mass, joyful hymns, and the proclamation of the resurrection. If you have learned something from this video, make sure you like and subscribe to encourage us to create more videos like this.